Okay, so at this point in time, we know that absolute value represents the distance between two numbers on a number line. So now what we're going to do is we're going to give you only one of the points on the number line. And then we're going to give you the distance between the points, but we're not going to tell you what that second point is. And so when we don't know what that second point is, we're going to let that second point be represented as x. So here we have an absolute value equation that says x, the absolute value of x minus 6 equals 4. But what we can translate that to, and this is the important part, is that you write down this translation and you understand what this translation means. What it means is the distance between some number x and 6 is equal to 4 units. Okay, make sense of that statement and make sense of how that statement is connected to the absolute value equation before you go any further in this video. If you need to pause it, you can pause it. Okay, so what we have then is we have a number line. We know 6 is one of the numbers, but we don't know what the other number is. So we're going to call that other number x. All right, we're going to figure out what x is. The other part to this that we know is we know that the distance between 6 and that other number is 4 units. So I can go 4 units to the right of 6, but I could also go 4 units to the left of 6. And so if we think about this, then to find the number on the left, all I have to do is take this value of 6 right here, subtract 4 units, and that puts me at x equals 2. And if I go on the other side, I can take this value of 6, I can add 4 to it, and that puts me at 10. So now I know the two numbers that are 4 units away from 6 are either going to be the number 2 or the number 10. That's what x is going to be in this equation. Now, if you're not convinced by that, what we can do is we can check this. All right, so we know we got this picture, and we understand that this picture represents the distance between some number x and 6 is 4. We found those two numbers to be 2 and 10, and we know that this absolute value equation here represents this situation. And if that's not making sense to you right now, you got to go just rewind the video and watch it one more time until it does make sense. And so let's go ahead and test this. If we let x equal 2, if I replace 2 in the absolute value equation with x, I get the absolute value of 2 minus 6. And I want to know, well, does that equal 4? Well, let's see. Let's keep going here. 2 minus 6 equals the absolute value of negative 4, and the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. So that one works. Let's test 10 and see what happens. So when I let x equal 10, then I can take the absolute value of 10 minus 6, and I want to know, does the absolute value of 10 minus 6 equals 4? That's the absolute value of 4, which of course is 4. So we know that both of these values, 2 and 10, make this equation true. And we did it by understanding conceptually that absolute value represents distance on a number line.